Oh yeah! It's White Man present time. Hello and welcome back to
Wise Man Time. Oh,
It's good to be back.
we took a week off. We didn't record last week.
Yeah.
We took a little break after we got that comment on the last episode.
Yeah, it was very...
Really hurt our feelings.
Yeah, it did. Now, what did the comment say exactly, Zach? Do you know what it was?
I'll do some banter before I have to bring it up.
Well, I can
Yeah.
tell you what it said because it's etched into my fucking...
Yeah, you
memory.
remember?
You got it. You scratched it. You scratched it in your leg with a knife.
Yeah, I cut myself after I saw it.
Yeah.
And it said, this is proof that not everybody needs a podcast.
See, and you'll notice that guy doesn't have a podcast.
No.
So I think what he realized was we were so funny that he will never make a podcast.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't think about it that way.
Because I looked at his channel, and it
What was on
mostly-
his channel?
He plays World of Warcraft.
His name is
So-
Terry
Oh.
FGM. So all the listeners who like us, go over and follow. I'm not saying do anything or reply to him or comment on anything.
I am.
Just go and subscribe to his channel because I think this guy he's just speaking the words that I'm thinking. You know?
Yeah.
Is that the same guy who commented? I believe he's the same guy who commented "Who gay."
No, it's a different guy.
That's a different guy.
Yeah, that's a different guy.
No, who gay likes us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who gay will apparently...
No, Who gay said, "You guys aren't even Jews."
That's what he did say?
He said that. You remember that one?
He's mad that we're not, or
Yeah, he said we're-
happy.
I think he was mad.
He's a little vague
He's like,
about...
"You guys aren't even Jewish."
Yeah, it's like he tuned in thinking we were
And
Jewish.
that episode, we didn't even discuss Judaism.
No, we didn't even bring Jews up.
So I think
or Israel.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did bring Israel or Jews up in the conversation.
But now we are.
Yeah, let's bring it up. Talk
Yeah.
about Jews. I had an interesting thing with a
Let's
Jew.
let's wait for a little bit. Let's just in case the story goes.
let's
Let's wait till over 15 minutes in.
Okay, yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
That's we'll set it up for later.
Do a weather update.
Yeah.
Get rid of the business first.
Sure, it's hot as hell.
It's hot as hell in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JP's AC doesn't work for
I don't
shit.
know what's wrong with my AC. It's warm in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just A right now.
Uh-huh.
There's no C.
Not a lot of C going on. Yeah. It's not conditioned at all.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
if I just turn it to fan mode.
Okay.
Oh, we need a fan mode for the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
The weather was
fan
weird
mode.
today. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Tell us
Yeah.
about it.
It was when I woke up, it was dark.
Okay.
That's not really weather so
No.
much as it is like night and day cycle.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was muggy,
Mm-hmm.
a little wet. And then around 10, 11 o'clock,
Yeah.
it started raining.
Did it?
Yeah.
A lot of rain, right?
A lot of rain.
Ooh.
A lot of rain. Really good for a nap. It was a good nap time day.
Oh.
Did you see the flooding?
Nap. Yeah, what?
There was flooding. There was pretty intense flooding.
Over the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Where at? Around here?
Yeah, around the college, one of the colleges.
Oh, God. Was there any college
Pensacola
students there?
Christian college or something.
The Christians got flooded?
Yeah.
Did they build an ark?
No, God didn't give them time.
No?
He decided to wash them away.
That must have been a flash flood.
Flash flood is whenever the girls have their tits out.
Yeah.
It's a funner flood.
Yeah.
You know?
That's kind of flood.
Yeah, yeah. Well, did any survivors or?
No.
Oh, that's a sad day.
No,
They all died?
Every last one, even the ones in the top floors.
Christian Pensacola Academy.
They
What's it called?
they thought it was deep enough to jump in. They were like, pool party, but it was only a few feet.
Yeah,
They
jumped
all
from-
died.
They all died. Yeah.
Oh, that is sad. So really, this is a mournful episode over the death of a few hundred Christians who
Yeah.
died in a flood
College
from
Christians.
jumping off a fucking balcony, thinking they could go swimming.
Yeah, the
They're
thing
in
is,
heaven now, though, so it's actually happy.
Okay.
if you're gonna jump into a body of water, you should probably jump feet first.
Yeah.
Like ground level. You know what I mean? You shouldn't go straight to balcony.
Yeah. You shouldn't. So you're saying you shouldn't dive head first,
Not at first. Not if you don't know how deep it is.
right? You'll end up like Charles Krauthammer.
Nobody knows who that is.
Yeah, I imagine it's like it's like a German writer from the 40s or something.
He was a political commentator that was big around like back in like the Bill O'Reilly days.
I thought you were gonna say Bill of Rights days.
And he was always like a curmudgeon, angry because he's in a wheelchair, but he was super smart.
He was a curmudgeon because he was in a wheelchair?
Yeah,
that would do it.
Yeah. Well, he said he went swimming and he dove in head first. That's not a bright move. And then he said he hit his head on the bottom of the pool, and he accounted in an interview that I knew immediately, being a spinal surgeon or whatever.
He's
He was a spinal surgeon and he dived headfirst into a pool?
Yeah, something like that.
What an idiot.
I don't know if he was a surgeon or like just like a spine
It's like,
major.
I've seen this before.
He said he knew immediately.
Did he only do practice in like in urban cities? Because they don't swim.
Yeah, but what? So anyway, so he was paralyzed from the waist down.
Wait, so he was a spinal surgeon turned commentator
Because he had no choice.
because of his disability.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants spine surgery from a guy with a fucked up spine.
Well, it's hard to see over the fucking the table, the surgery table, whenever you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
they don't have ramps that you could go on and perform surgery.
And he can't
from.
ramp into the OR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he's friends with Bill O'Reilly?
No, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he died a few years ago.
So he was friends with Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah, he was friends with Bill O'Reilly.
Is Bill O'Reilly still alive?
That's pretty sad.
He's still alive.
You have a Doctor Strange origin story, instead you're friends with Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, Bill O'Reilly. You remember him.
Yeah, no, but it is funny to be like to watch Doctor Strange after you've had an accident where you're now paralyzed, and you're like, you're just. That's the most like wanting you'll ever have.
Right.
It's like, oh man, I wish I was Doctor Strange.
Or like,
I remember when I
Starts
first
trying to do fucking spells in his.
when I first saw Doctor Strange, I wasn't even disabled, and I tried for a few days to break through dimensions.
open
Yeah,
portals and
I was
stuff?
like, it's got to be possible.
for a guy named Doctor Strange, he seems kind of normal. Like, he doesn't really seem all that weird.
Normal?
He travels through portals.
What the?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
that's not out of the ordinary. We see that in all the other movies.
Right.
They did it in Endgame. Let's go back in time and erase all of what Thanos did.
Yeah, if he was in the Marvel universe and his name was Doctor Strange, he should have been like touching, kids or something. That's real strange.
That is.
Because they never show that shit in Marvel universe.
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't have the balls to show that.
Pedophilia doesn't exist.
They
in that
definitely could have made him.
universe.
Well, you wouldn't have to be a pedophile, but they definitely could have made him stranger. They could have been like, Doctor Strange, we need your help. And he'd be like, me.
Talking like Beaker from fucking Sesame Street.
Me.
That would be Doctor Strange.
Opens up a portal to a bubblegum world or something.
Bubblegum world.
That's not even that strange, dude. A portal to like a bathhouse or something.
Yeah.
Where
Right.
the Hulk is naked.
The Hulk is naked.
Yeah.
I love the pronunciation of naked.
a portal to the fan fiction world of Marvel. Everyone's sucking each other off.
A deviant art portal.
Yeah. Just Sonic the Hedgehog in diapers.
Yeah. I always thought they need to put a diaper on that fucking animal. I don't even know what he is.
Hedgehog.
I think it's, yeah.
No, I heard he was an alien. I heard he wasn't really a hedgehog at all. He was a blue alien. He came down.
I don't know where you're getting your information from.
Why
but
would they call him Sonic the Hedgehog?
Because he looks like a hedgehog. That's the whole thing. He's really... Look, have you met a hedgehog? They don't run that fast. They're actually really slow.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see him. If you could,
well,
you would never see a fast hedgehog. It's too quick.
I've seen a hedgehog. They didn't go... and then fucking speed off.
You never.
Yeah, I smashed one once, and it
Yeah,
But
you had sex with a hedgehog?
It didn't have any rings in it.
Yeah, exactly. And also, he wasn't that fast. I mean, you smashed him.
Sonic the Hedgehog is on the chatterbait, getting tokens.
Yeah, token, except it's rings. Bam.
I tried
Don't
to
tag the rings.
I was feeling nostalgic. I've been playing a lot of video games, so I downloaded the Spyro trilogy.
Holy shit!
Oh, the pink dragon guy,
The Purple Dragon.
purple dragon guy. He's not pink.
No, he's
No.
like a teenage purple dragon.
Yep.
Teenage mutant purple dragon.
You're having the Menendez effect. You remember it as pink. It's really purple.
Yes.
You're having the
Famous.
Mm-hmm. He died in a prison.
Mongolian effect.
Yeah.
Marmaduke effect.
That is it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you're
Marley and Me effect.
oh,
That's when you cry.
Yeah, you're gonna be sad. Fucking. So Spyro, how is it? How's it going? You remember it well?
I played for like 5 minutes and deleted it.
It was shit?
Yeah, it sucked.
I heard a Marmaduke effect that fucked with me. Yosemite Sam apparently doesn't say what in tarnation,
What?
right?
What did he say? What in retard nation?
He says boop. The N word.
He says the N word.
Yeah.
He doesn't say what
I
incarnation.
think you were watching like. Was it
Just
on?
watching the old ones.
Was it? Yeah.
No, but yeah, apparently in like one of the newer episodes, he says it, like a recent one, but he never used to say it.
No. Oh, what tarnation?
Yeah.
Okay.
The N word.
I was like, the newer ones he says it? Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, well, that's like really cool, dude.
I don't know. That bothered me.
Yeah, it's a little bothersome.
That's the one that I think we're in a different universe.
Yeah. That's what they say. They say it's because you're from a different universe and somehow time got all splashed together and whatnot.
What is Yosemite Sam's? Does he have like a saying?
Freaking fracking varmint.
So it's just Joe Pesci from Home Alone.
Yeah, exactly. I did a little nostalgia gaming myself.
Oh yeah,
I went and downloaded Doom 1 and 2.
Doom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking
cool.
Doom, dude. That
been
game
playing-
is fun.
I've been playing Eternal,
Oh, okay. The new
latest-
age. Yeah.
the latest one, but because they're coming out with a new one,
Yeah.
Doom: The Dark Ages.
Ooh, I wonder what that's going to be about.
Is it like
Set-
is it medieval
Or
Doom?
is
It is.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't the direction I was going to go.
I know
in
you.
it.
I know what you were thinking, Patrick. It wasn't set in the early 1800s.
Okay. Yeah. Does it look good? Have you seen any trailers on it?
Looks good. Saw some gameplay. There's like a flail in there now. I don't know how much you guys know about Doom.
I
like-
know plenty.
but the newer ones they kind of introduce a new mechanic each time.
Yeah.
And this one, they got like your Doom guy has a shield. It's a prequel to the 2016.
Doom Eternal.
No, that was the second one after. That was the one after Doom 2016.
Okay, I got you.
It's not what it's called, but it's just called Doom,
Yeah.
released in 2016.
Yeah.
Anyways, is this a good time to pause or?
I guess we're gonna have to pause
All right,
this
guys, we'll be right back.
episode.
Is that pause?
Yeah.
And we're back?
Yeah, we're
All
back.
right, that
All
was
right.
a quick little interruption. I thought it was the big interruption.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So what you're saying about Doom is they're coming out with Dark Ages.
Yeah, it's medieval.
Yeah, and it's a prequel to the Doom Eternal.
Yes, and the one before that.
Doom
It's a prequel
2016.
to both of those.
I assume if it's
Okay.
in medieval time, it's just a prequel to all of them, right?
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, it is in fucking medieval times.
Yes.
Is he in medieval hell? Or?
I don't know. See, I don't know
Because I feel like that would make a
because
big difference.
The newer Dooms are so the first one, the ending of it, they go to like the demons like start attacking Earth, and then Doom Eternal, it's all on Earth.
Uh-huh.
The whole game is like a fucking
On
hellscape Earth. Yeah.
Hell on Earth.
and if it's medieval, are the demons just like ladies who showed their ankles?
Scary.
Oh, that is pretty scary in the medieval times.
Yeah. Mhm.
But I don't think. Yeah, maybe. You know,
Oh, it's the ankle monster. Look out.
the caca monster has a skirt on.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've been playing some games.
Oh, what games have you been
I've
playing?
just been playing a bunch of dumb fucking mobile games
Mobile
because
games.
my Xbox doesn't work.
What's wrong with your Xbox, JP?
I don't know. I need a new power cord for it or something. Maybe.
Have you tried hitting it?
I told you to go up to that fucking video game, that vintage video game store, to try to troubleshoot the problem,
Yeah.
and you haven't done it.
No,
What's-
I haven't
what's
had,
shooting
haven't
gonna
had time
help
or
it?
money to do that. So I've been playing those dumb mobile games.
it
I've been
does-
playing those ones like you know that we talked about. You know that mobile game where it's like times 2.
Yeah.
I've been playing that one.
Yeah, it's a math game.
where you're like you're in control of a bunch of soldiers and they're just running on a bridge or some shit.
Right.
I've been playing that. It's not very good.
What's it called?
There's like 3 of them.
What's the one you're playing?
I was playing one's called like Total Kingdom. The other one's called like something Survival.
This episode brought to you by Total Kingdom and Absolute Survivor.
But I actually downloaded one recently that's actually really fun. It's not one of those. It's called Snake.io.
Yeah.
When you're just a snake and you try to eat other snakes, and it's pretty addictive.
Yeah.
Your snake gets bigger the more snakes you eat.
I think I've heard of that.
It's
JP
pretty
was playing
it's
that.
It's an older game, but it's solid.
When I got here,
very
JP
entertaining.
was playing that game. He showed it to me, and I.
Blink, bonk. Is that what it sounds like? Blink, blink, bonk.
I haven't actually played it with the sound on.
It's like porn.
I always have just a YouTube video going in the top right corner while I play it.
I like that you can do that with phones now.
Yeah, me
Dude,
too.
it's ultimate, like, it's just like, it's so good for autism, right? You can just
Yeah.
stim out, man.
Overload your senses.
Yeah.
with,
I don't
That's
have
great.
any thoughts during the day anymore.
Why?
And
Why
I go
would
to,
you?
And then I go to sleep, and I put Family Guy under the pillow, so I don't even have to sleep with my thoughts.
Or you don't have to watch. You're not watching it either. I like how
Yeah.
I like how you go to sleep listening to Family Guy.
like like people put on like calming dog noises,
No,
just like rain noises for your dog or whatever when you
Yeah.
leave the house. Family Guy is that for me.
Yeah.
I just
I'll admit, Simpsons is that for me. I can listen to The Simpsons and fall asleep.
yeah.
So it's kind of, in the same realm.
Every now and then I'll go through like phases on YouTube where I'll watch like certain things whenever I eat or try to like fall asleep. And I'm back on the Pawn Stars compilation kick.
oh dude, I love those.
Yeah.
I've been getting some Pawn Stars lately.
I don't see the big appeal. Well, what's like, ooh, look at this. How much can I get for it? Not what you think you're going to get for it. Oh, well, I'll take my business
Yeah,
elsewhere.
people bring like completely unique like you can't get this anywhere, and they're like, I'm gonna bring this to a pawn shop in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
They're gonna give me the best price for it, certainly.
Yeah. Do they know they're being filmed when they walk in? They see the cameras?
I mean, they must.
Yeah, the way it's filmed, it would be impossible for them to not know. It's like a really good production.
There's even
It's like on GoPro.
like one-on-one with the camera scenes. He's like, I think this is worth about.
Yeah.
It's
Just
like,
a blurred out face the whole time.
it's like the most we can give you for this is cut. You can only give them this much. All right, thanks. And scene.
I saw a little boy brought in like a piece of an Apollo capsule.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't want it. They didn't want
That's
it.
funny. That's funny. They weren't even nice to the kid.
And the kid's like, I still think it's cool.
I'm going to keep it. And
It was real.
I was gonna be like Chumley's like doing a talking head. It's like that shit was fake as fuck. Little kid was stupid as hell.
Chumley died, didn't he? Well, we discussed
I
this.
thought he went to jail.
Chumley
or
did not
something.
die.
I think the old guy died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
old guy and the brother, right?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure.
They come in threes.
I never looked it up.
Okay. Well, we don't need facts
The
here.
off-camera brother,
Yeah, the unimportant brother.
Yeah.
That's the one that died.
the sixth Baldwin.
Yeah. Good. I mean, not good. I don't wish their family
I think it's
ill.
been about 15 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah. Oh boy.
Guys, we gotta talk about doing. Me and Patrick have had shows. JP's taking a break from having fun.
yeah,
he has to make
has
money.
too much
Yeah.
fun, honestly.
Yeah, I did. Me and Patrick have been out there on the road doing shows.
yeah, that
Patrick,
road.
well, you did a show. I did a show at Bagelheads on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we talked about it. It was the same day that you gave us that bullshit Valentine story.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Fucking
Right.
crawfish.
But they had another show at Bagelheads, which is again very surprising how great those shows are.
Yeah, Jeremy Young produces it
Shout out,
with the co-host Lamar DeFore,
shout out.
and they do a fantastic job.
Yes.
The owner is very much into it. I mean, he's at every show, and it's in a bagel shop. And
It's the name Bagelheads.
yeah, Bagelheads is a bagel shop. It's not like a car mechanic place.
On Gregory Street. If for any local listeners,
Yeah, local listeners.
go give them your business.
Yeah, go give it to them.
They do have good bagels.
Yeah, they have bagels.
Did you say bagels?
bagels.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is going to be a continual thing. I don't know if this happened when you were there, but they were giving out free drinks. I mean, you could reach into an ice chest and pull you out a good old frosted beer.
Well, it's a BYOB situation because they don't serve alcohol, obviously.
Right.
And there's a liquor store conveniently placed next door.
Yeah, well, they were giving out free fucking Yinglings.
Nice.
Fucking free boxes of wine. I mean, you didn't take the whole box with you, but you just
For
pour
like
your
for
cup.
all the audience.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bagels. That's surprised
They weren't
me.
giving away free bagels. They were selling bagels.
No, they were giving them away this time, buddy.
Oh shit.
Bring your own bagels. So,
Bring your own bagels to the bagel shop.
so it was it was an awesome lineup. It was it was me opening and then Hunter
I
Stewart.
thought you said it was awesome.
Ah,
Got
got him.
So it was me, then Hunter, then Aaron Kaiser, and then Gail Misunderstood. Okay,
Well misunderstood.
you know it. And so I've been sober for 2 months.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Until Friday on that show. So I was drinking water.
Oh wait, hold on a second. This has to do with the free drink situation.
Yeah. So I was drinking water when I got there. I showed up. I'm like, "Where's the water dispenser?" They're like, well, "You can use the toilet." Just being an asshole. I was like, "No, but seriously, I need water because I don't have anything else to drink."
That's how they make. That's how they make the best bagels. They use the toilet water.
Yeah, that's what I heard. The holy water. So I said, where do I get in the water spigot's like right behind where they have their
Spigot.
their water outlet. So is like positioned right behind where the computer's set up and everything, where Lamar and Jeremy are sitting. So I can't get to the water, and my mouth is getting dry because I was hitting some weed. So I'm like, well, fuck, I guess I'm going to drink some wine. So I pour my cup of wine. I take a sip. I've been sober for 2 months.
Wine is a terrible drink for when your mouth is dry.
Yeah. So I learned that quickly. So I chugged a little bit of it, and then immediately I felt the alcohol. And I'm like, wow, I haven't been buzzed in fucking months. And anyway, so I go on, have a great set. Mm-hmm. About 4 minutes in,
You have a great set for 3 minutes.
about 4 minutes in, I do a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to tell the joke.
I'm glad it's a joke.
It
I'm
was
glad
a
you're doing
joke.
jokes
I
still.
think you should probably mention the joke. For
No,
the story.
no, it's his story. Let him tell
Well,
it.
I can at least just say the punchline with no context.
Because the problem is that with jokes is that it's in a life situation, it's you can say crazier things. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Let's just put it like that.
Well, and also let me also say it was standing room only. Literally every seat was sold out.
how'd you put it? What's
I think Gail coined the term SRO.
It's SRO.
Yeah.
which I thought was have to do with like taxes or something.
No, she said it, and I was like, what does that mean? And she explained to me, because I didn't
You also
know.
got a Roth IRA.
Yeah, SRO, IRA, 401k. So it was a packed house. And so 4 minutes in, I do a joke. I'm not going to tell the whole joke. I don't want to waste your time. But I'll just hit you with the punchline.
Okay.
Jew. That was the punchline.
That was the punchline.
That was the punchline.
I think maybe we need the joke.
Yeah. I would. Now knowing the punchline, I think I need context.
Well, I followed it up with probably should have did that joke in a bagel shop.
That's funny.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's
Wait. I'm not saying the joke was funny. I'm saying the
That it was in a bagel shop.
The reaction to. Well, I'm guessing the reaction wasn't.
it was great.
To the
A
joke.
loud pop. The loudest pop
Really?
I've ever got.
Are you serious?
Swear to God. Loud. I have witnesses.
The joke worked.
Yeah. Oh, it worked.
All right.
Phenomenally.
Okay, that's what I mean about telling jokes on podcasts. Like in the room, they can work, and then you tell them like off stage or whatever.
Yeah.
and sometimes it doesn't come across.
Yeah, but in a crowd, that shit
Good.
crushed.
Good.
It was, again, I've only been doing this for 4 years. You've been doing it for like 11, JP, whatever, on and off for 2.5 weeks.
JP's a prequel to me. Wait,
It's actually my prequel.
yeah.
But so it was the loudest pop I've ever got.
Uh-huh.
That's how, because it was a packed room, and I hit, and I was feeling good, loose. I moved on to another joke.
yeah.
And I got to a joke where I was talking, I made it my way into talking about my asshole. And I said asshole. And then I heard somebody say asshole. I'm like, what the fuck?
There's an echo in the room.
Yeah. Is this guy repeating me? What are you, a parrot? Small talk. You know how I do. and he was like, "No, you're an asshole." And I kind of looked to see it was just this man in the back of the room wearing one of those like a jacket vest. Wasn't really a vest. Wasn't really a jacket. It was kind of a mix between.
Suit vest.
Kind of, but it was poofy.
Well, one of those gay fellas.
There you go. And he said, "You're
an asshole."
No, but it was like, "Hey, asshole." And then he's like, What tough guy? Come over there and I'll beat your ass." Like real hookish, you know? Real
With a
loud
vest
and hookish.
on?
Yeah, with a vest on. He's like, "I'm Jew and Italian."
Ew.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome if you were there sitting next to him. Yeah, God. No wonder you stink and are annoying.
I did say that's the worst combination of person. Which got a big reaction out of the crowd.
I'm sure it did.
He walked out, and so I'm trying. The crowd's just at this point like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because they've never experienced.
This is what happens when you give out free drinks, by the way.
And I'm fucking. So I try to move on. I go on to a different joke, and the crowd's kind of with me, but not really.
Well, it's an awkward situation. You have to dig
They're
yourself out of.
watching him walk around. This is glass windows, so they're watching him, and I'm seeing the eyes of the audience watch him go all the way around, and then behind me. So before I even hit the punchline to this next joke, I realized they're not fucking paying attention. So I just decided to capitalize on the moment and go back to that guy.
Yeah.
Since he's outside, he can no longer be a threat to me.
Yeah.
So I just turned to him, and I look, and then the crowd's like, "Oh, he's gonna address it or whatever," and I'm like. And he's leaving with his wife or girlfriend, and like he gets in the passenger side, she gets in the driver's side.
What is she? Did you ever find out what she is?
I can't tell what she was. Probably an Italian or a Jew, or
Yeah,
both.
or else his mom would be really upset.
Exactly. And I turned to the crowd. I'm like, "Was that guy drunk?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Fuck! I wish he was driving."
That's funny.
And then like I got a big reaction, and then Lamar's like, "He's joking," and then I said. I'm not joking. And then
why is Lamar talking at this point?
No, he was just kind of he's like I would say if you put a percentage on it, like 80% of the time, if he ever opines, it actually works.
Yeah.
So he's actually pretty good on that. And then I just finished off my set, but afterward, like the owner came up to me. And he said that was
he's Jewish Italian.
He's Jewish. He's Jewish as fuck. Yeah. And he said that was the best joke of the night, and I'm a Jew.
Hell yeah.
And fuck that guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then I got a lot of those from different people, and I'm like,
that's good. Well, okay, good, because I heard about.
Okay.
I heard about a situation went down. I didn't know exactly how it went down, but one of the someone Michaela was Aaron's
that blabbermouth. Yeah.
Aaron's girl. Well, I mean, we're all comics, and she's not, but she's allowed to talk.
No,
about
she's awesome. I'm just bullshitting.
Aaron's girlfriend was there.
Yeah.
And she told me that Patrick had an incident, and I was really worried because I love you, dude, and but I know that you can rub people the wrong way sometimes, and
that's called
just with silly jokes or whatever.
Yeah. Not physically.
And yeah. That happens to you physically. You get
that happens to me.
You get rubbed the wrong way a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
glad it was a good.
Yeah. Oh, Olivia tried to film it. Like apparently, folks were saying she was standing up with her phone trying to record the reaction. Thought she was recording and looks down. She didn't hit the record button.
Damn.
Women, right?
Folks witnessed that.
Yeah.
Folks witnessed her not being able to use a phone.
I hope. I think so, dude.
Damn. That sucks.
And like she was all hyped, like, yeah, I tried to record and it just nothing. And so I kind of was wondering, I'm like, wait a minute, is there security cameras? And there is, right, in those spots.
With audio?
I don't know. But I thought, like, wouldn't that be pretty good clickbait, like security footage of comic dealing with heckling?
Italian Jew gets wrecked.
Or I hope he did later that night.
Yeah, nice.
But fucking, in the car.
Yeah.
He'll be Paul Walker himself around a telephone pole.
He's joking.
I'm not, though. So, but that was real fun. Now, I haven't gotten paid yet.
Okay.
because Jeremy says he doesn't have cash.
I feel like we should probably not talk about this on the podcast.
Jeremy needs to pay me, or else I'm gonna beat him up.
You don't have Venmo?
What?
You don't have Venmo?
No. That's for.
It's like Vimeo for money.
No, he's gonna pay me. I'm just busting his balls.
Oh, he better pay you.
Oh yeah, or else.
Or so you're gonna go all Italian on his ass, and then Jewish the fuck out of him. If you know what I'm saying?
That's a weird combination.
Go Italian on his ass, and if he doesn't pay up, then you go Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh no, either way around. Actually,
I was wearing a suit, like I normally do with the tie and everything. Aaron comes up to me after this. He's like, "Why didn't you just say you were Jewish?" It was just stopped him in his tracks.
I like how you handle. I wasn't there, but I like how you handled it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that was the story. But I was a little buzzed after though. I fucking, I was drinking
Because of the wine.
Yeah, and so I drank 3 more Yinglings, and then I bought me a Tall Boy Bud Light on the way home. Bought a pack of Marlboro Red shorts in a box.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Fuck it.
And then
He's back.
And then you got like a gram.
Snorted a few rolls of meth, and then no. But no, I'm not back. I'm sober since that night.
Okay.
But
I'm glad you had a good night.
yeah, it was just much because, dude, I'm scared I'm not funny unless I'm drinking.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, are you worried now?
Yeah.
That after a few, you're better.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. I hate that.
The thing is like you've been sober for 2 months,
Yeah.
and you
Do
were,
I count that relapse?
You were. Yeah, you have to. I mean, like,
Yeah, I guess I have to.
It's up to you, man. You're not going to a program, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you don't have to. You don't have to be accountable to anything, actually.
Personal accountability.
You drink.
Yeah, but that's if you
drink.
want. If you want to have that, you can. You don't have to.
I know I don't have to.
You can just be like,
I feel like you should
That
be
didn't
honest
happen.
with yourself, but
Huh?
I feel like you should be honest with yourself.
Yeah. It'd just be weird if I lied to myself. I'm like,
And you believed it?
yeah, right. I fall for my
What a
lies.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
This guy gets cheated on all the time.
So, but yeah, it does scare me a little because I felt great. Like that was the funnest I've had doing comedy in 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't. That's kind of evil. There's some evil spirit there.
What do you mean?
Like, fucking, ooh, look at that. You could drink me a little. This is the alcohol talking.
Oh, I
you can
see.
drink me and have more fun.
Well, see, I chalk it up to you having been clean and sober and like level-headed for the past, 2 months or whatever.
I do find it's more fun to get drunk when you've been sober for a
Yeah.
while.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because you've got all those thoughts in your head that you've been thinking,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, now I can say them.
And maybe it calms your nerves a little bit.
Yeah.
But don't rely on it.
I know. I know.
The only reason you were booked for that show is because you're sober. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe. That might be true. I don't know, man.
I think you're on the right path, and just whatever you think is right to do. And I think you know what's right.
Oh, yeah. I fucking do.
Let's go get some beers.
No, I think I'm going to stay sober. I bought an exercise bike.
The day after,
Like a stationary.
Yeah.
Why not just ride a bike?
Because I don't want to, outdoors.
not in his neighborhood. Yeah, that shit will get stolen.
I thought about getting a bike, but then I don't know. Every time I drive by an adult that's on a bike, I think they're homeless. I assume, even if they're wearing the suit with
You
the
kind of
helmet.
do think if you wore a suit, you're like, I gotta go exercise on the bike. I don't want people to think I'm homeless. Let's put on a suit. People will think I'm fucking normal as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's like I'm like on the pursuit of happiness, just trying to make it at my brokerage job, in the big city. I'm desperate. I'm in need of transportation, so I ride a fucking Huffy.
I need to sleep in the bathroom with my kid.
Yeah, at my house.
Door, footing into the door. That was the saddest scene.
That's to keep the rats from getting it. Because they like to barge in piles of, You remember the movie Z-Day with Brad Pitt?
Daisy.
I think it's Z-Day.
Oh, it's Daisy.
There's
No, it's not Daisy.
Yeah,
either.
that's a game.
It's fucking
World War Z.
Yes.
So,
Fucking whatever. But you remember how they the zombies? They piled themselves up to get over a barrier. They basically just
They stole that shit from fucking Lord of the Rings.
Did they?
Yeah, because there's like a scene like that where it's a bunch of like fucking orc creatures or whatever.
Yeah, don't they like pile up to get into Israel or
That's
something in that movie? Isn't that what happens?
They did
Yes.
that at our border too.
They jump the Great Wall of Israel.
I think that's what happens.
I think you're right.
the great barbed wire
Israel's
wall.
like one of the last strongholds for like humanity.
Which is
what is
not very accurate, but
They needed more of a dome, if you know what I mean.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, fucking, I saw an AI parody poster of it, and it had Snoop Dogg on the front, and it was called Lord of the Blings.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was all right.
Where did you see that? Fucking in 1999 on the internet? It's like, it sounds. Where'd you see that? On an airbrush T-shirt?
Oh, but yeah, I got an exercise bike. I'm thinking about doing 30 minutes in the morning before I go to work.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, every day.
That's good. It's
Good.
better than a cup of coffee.
Is it?
I'm still gonna get coffee.
Okay.
It's got like that resistance thing on it.
Yeah. No, it's just fucking.
Just freed.
It's electric. It's an electric stationary bicycle.
It actually pushes your legs.
Yeah, I don't want to break a sweat or nothing. Fuck.
Remember those
It's a vibrating
those
seat.
exercise machines that like women in the 50s
It's a
would use?
Sibian.
A Sibian with pedals.
I keep coming when I exercise on this bike.
It's a good workout.
I have to change my pants every morning. Before
Yeah,
work.
what's your regiment like?
Remember those vibrating machines that women would use to like lose weight in the 50s? Not
It's like a strap around
yeah,
your...
a
Oh.
strap that would jiggle you.
I thought it was a vacuum cleaner. Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't know. I did some research on those. I was curious if they work because I'm fat.
Okay, so you're really considering
Well,
This guy, same guy who says, "Why don't I get a real bike?" He's like, "I'm gonna look into the non-working out workout."
1950s. Go ahead.
I just wanted to know if they did anything.
Because you thought about perhaps.
They don't. They do not do anything.
Oh.
It's because I was sitting around and I was jiggling my belly.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if I jiggle this enough.
Right.
Your
You know.
arms get buff as shit.
Yeah. My arms will get strong and maybe I'll break down the fat, you know?
Right.
Massage it out of it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to squeeze it out like a toothpaste tube.
Right. Yeah.
And
Oh, no.
no, they don't work.
I saw a shadow.
It was
okay.
I didn't recognize that one.
It was a good shadow.
Okay, good. So you said, fuck it, I'm not going with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even buy them anymore.
No?
Schizophrenic podcast. I saw a shadow. Don't worry, he's a good guy. For listeners, we're not crazy. We saw a person walk by the window.
Yeah, I mean, because the reason I'm on edge is because I don't want to get interrupted by a certain individual that lives
Who
a
likes
couple.
interrupt.
Yeah, and he lives a couple doors down.
Yeah.
That same individual.
Not 3 doors down. This is the prequel. The 3 doors down. A couple doors down.
A couple doors down. Which you don't have to get into this, but I heard some shit happen with that. But we don't have to talk about that at all.
Yeah, there's not really that much to talk about.
It is a funny story.
He's crazy.
It is a very funny story. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
For the
funny
listeners,
stories.
it's a very funny story.
Yeah.
So I told y'all a few weeks ago I broke up with my girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
How's that going?
Got drunk and hooked in.
No.
Married her.
Oh no, did you get back together?
That night, went home and I kissed her. I said, "I love you, baby." and I don't have a problem with alcohol.
It's not completely accurate.
Completely
Oh.
not true though.
She since the time we've been broken up,
She started working out.
she got 2 jobs.
Oh,
She went from having no jobs and slumming around to now she works at like a Christian weed place.
excuse me.
A Christian weed place.
What does that mean?
So like they sell weed, but they also
Christianly.
but they also preach the word of God.
Oh, they put
Joints for Jesus.
They put
Yeah,
like
yeah.
They put like little Bible quotes on, or like in the bottles.
I think so. And also she got a shirt and it had weed things on it, weed leaves. the symbol of weed.
But it's a cross.
But Jesus is crucified to them.
Jesus died for our fucking blinkers or whatever. I don't know.
Well, it wasn't that clever, but it said like "Always high, God bless" in green lettering.
That's terrible.
I didn't say it was the best
That's
words,
terrible.
but still, it's very pro weed and pro
Christ.
So she got that job, and she's fucking obviously really into it. And then she got a job at Burger King working overnights. So in the time that I broke up with her, she's become employed.
Yeah. Was she just unemployed before?
Yeah, unemployed, but now she's got 2 jobs.
She was just living off you before?
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That's annoying as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
You put up with that for a long time.
Yeah, well, I'm a good guy.
Ugh.
You get high for Christ.
Yeah.
You get high still?
Sure, every now and then I'll smoke some marijuana, Yeah, I don't think much of it. It's just I fucking get super anxious, and I don't like the feeling.
Yeah. I just meant like with your sobriety, is it you're still like you can still smoke?
Yeah, it's you're fag sober or whatever, or California sober, whatever. I forgot what it was called.
He just says it sometimes,
Yeah, that's okay. I say
Imagine okay, everyone at the show except for that one guy was like, this guy's awesome. And you're like a fucking great joke. And then the fucking asshole who heckled you said you were an asshole. He listened to this podcast and said, "See, I'm right." At fucking minute 39, he said the F word. Because he's also gay.
I hope.
He's an Italian Jewish gay guy.
I hope. I mean, not that it really delves back into that, but apparently,
he gets a spaghetti covered bagel and puts it on his ass before he gets fucked.
What?
He's Italian. And
that'd be a
Jewish
weird
and gay.
portal to go through.
I
But
want
like,
to suck on your meatballs.
Yeah.
So, but apparently, he told
Give me your gravy.
apparently,
Gravy.
butter my bagel. So like,
yeah, you suck that tortellini.
so he told Jeremy.
Sausages.
Garlic cum. Let me get a pizza, your balls.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you call me Venice, because my ass is like a canal of cum. Gay. All right.
But anyway, he went up to Jeremy before the show even started. He said he was a comic from New York, and he wanted to do.
Oh, that guy was a comic?
Yeah,
Wow.
and he wanted to do a minute. And so I just wanted to throw that in there. That is a detail.
What a fucking idiot.
But it is funny, to interrupt a whole show because somebody said Jew.
Maybe
Yeah.
he was mad that he didn't get the minute. Maybe he was mad at Jeremy and just took it out on you.
Because I think he's racist a little bit.
Yeah.
He saw Jeremy.
I'm a little bit racist.
Yeah, a little bit. But, that's about it.
I had a good interaction with the gay community this weekend.
Oh, did you? The whole community?
Yeah, what was their names?
Your poor asshole.
I didn't get their names, to be honest with you. Just like the gays do, it's kind of like more of an anonymous thing sometimes.
Oh, Gays Anonymous.
Bucky's truck stop bathroom.
I did go to Bucky's on the way home.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bucky's is not like the gay meetup place.
Is it?
It could be.
It's like the fat and hungry meetup place.
Bucky's is cool, though. I didn't know.
Bucky's is cool.
I didn't,
Yeah,
I
Buc-ee's
didn't
is cool.
sense any gayness going on there.
Well, that's why it'd be the perfect anonymous gay meeting spot. No one would ever suspect.
You can shower there, I think.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, no.
You can shower in any bathroom if you're brave enough.
Yeah.
I think they have like
whore bathe. That's what they call it.
no. I think they have like
You ever whore bathed?
little bathing units. I'm not sure.
I'm not making that up to be like misogynistic.
Horse bath.
Whores bathe.
I'm not upset with you. I'm just.
No, I'm just
Okay,
saying.
so you had sex with some guys.
Yeah, you had a pleasurable
I
I had
experience.
a good experience on stage.
Wow.
with a couple of gay guys.
He's an
Yeah.
exhibitionist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there video of that?
I think there is video of it. I haven't gotten the video yet.
Yeah, it's on fucking X video.
I've been watching a lot of X videos lately.
Yeah, because people complain complain. Oh, I can't get on Pornhub. Just go to fucking any other porn site.
But I want the option, dude. It's not fucking
It's just
fair.
not the same if nobody's being exploited.
Jesus Christ. All right, but yeah. So talk about your gay experience.
I don't like that. That's not how I would classify this
Gay experience.
No, it's not what happened.
All right.
It wasn't a gay experience.
Tell us about the best
It was an
sexual experience of your life.
It was a.
How many men?
It was a. There was three guys, maybe three. I don't know who's counting.
One on your shoulder.
The devil and the angel, and they're both gay.
All right.
Fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. What?
All right. So you're surrounded by gay dudes on stage.
Your pants are off. Your hands are open.
Your mind's open.
No, there I was.
Okay. All right.
I was doing a set at this like record store in Mobile.
Ooh.
It's called Paul's Trading Post.
Okay.
It's a very good. It was a very fun show. Adam Dibdall runs it.
Thibodeau.
Now, if you want to know how to spell his name,
I can't.
It's not phonetic, so I'll look it up later.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy. He's just started comedy. Just started this room, and puts on a pretty good show. It's it's a small venue, 20 to 30 seats.
That's
so
enough.
like and people show up.
Yeah,
People are
it's
showing
beautiful.
up. Anyways, I was like third on the lineup, and I don't know, like the whole night was kind of nobody was getting like nobody was really getting the audience. It was just like the jokes would work, and then sometimes they wouldn't work, and it was just hard to tell.
Right. Now, is it because there's a bunch of gay guys in the audience?
No, this isn't a gay thing.
And
It's
you're
not-
like,
there's-
I'll get them.
No. Everyone there was. I mean, like maybe they were fucking like gay or whatever, but it wasn't obvious.
Right. Oh, okay. I got
It
you.
was a very chill fucking.
Yeah.
The owner was making out with his girlfriend in the back, which
Okay.
was pretty straight.
All right.
That's pretty straight.
That's heterosexual kind of.
Yeah. There's pizza there. There was
Ooh.
beer there.
Yeah.
Not like the fucking.
I know, I got you.
Not
It's
like
not
the
the
Epstein
gay-
Island
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah.
No.
All right.
Um,
Pepperoni.
Yeah, it was pepperoni.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there was any cheese actually.
No cheese? Just
Yeah.
sauce and pepperoni? How can
Wow.
you tell?
I didn't think about that.
That is a little
I
strange.
mean, like, I don't think there was there was cheese on the pizza. I don't think that there was a non-pepperoni option.
oh, I got you.
That's what I
That's
meant.
a little exclusive, but go ahead.
Yeah. Anyways,
So there you were. You're like, nobody's getting laughs but until I go up there.
Yeah. No one's getting laughs. I guess I have to show them. Adam did say, and as a host for a comedy show, I love Adam. But as a host for a comedy show, never say this before the person's about to go up. Bring them back.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, bring them back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not nice to the person who was just on there.
Yeah.
That's not nice to me.
No, it's putting a lot on your like.
Listen, I'll say shit to other comics like you better not bomb, but that's obviously
and you just shit this.
that's
breaking
obviously
balls.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that to someone who's actually about to bomb.
Yeah. Right. Oh, dude, that'd be so mean.
Yeah, if I said that to fucking Julian, that would be crazy.
God damn.
Because he has no other option.
Talking about kicking somebody when they're dead.
He's not dead.
No, not yet.
Oh.
Well, if he was dead, then
He'd be funnier.
Jesus Christ. So mean.
I'm doing like 15 minutes up there.
Yeah.
And it's like the same as everybody else. I start off good, jokes are kind of flipping and flopping, and it's hard to get a rhythm. But then I don't know, maybe like at minute 10 or so, I noticed that somebody's looking at the door. It's a small venue. Mm-hmm. You're next to the window. You're kind of next to the door as well.
Right.
So someone's looking out the window. I think Adam's looking out the window, and I notice him. So I look over at the door, and there's these three guys just kind of politely. They don't want to come in because they're something's going on. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, just come on in. Come on in. Fuck it. My set's going terrible, so just get in here. They walk in, make some jokes. It's working.
Yeah.
And then I started doing crowd work, and it's like, it's going well. It's going very well. And then I'm like, what are you guys all, like, divorced? It's 3 guys, right? What are you guys all fucking divorced? Because they're all wearing, like, shorts and collared T-shirts, polos or whatever.
Right.
And then 2 of the guys are like, we're married.
Oh.
And it was just a very good experience with the gays, you know?
Yeah, 3 guys, 2 of them are married,
Yeah.
but they're all fucking each other.
Yeah, I asked I'm not sure if he was straight or not. Never even got into that guy's personal life.
Oh.
The guy who was with them, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, you think they ever fantasize about you? Because that's what I've always wanted to know about my gay friends.
Right.
The lesbians, at least. I want to know if they fantasize about me.
The lesbos. Yeah?
But it was just it was like, it saved the set. So
Okay.
the last 5 minutes was just crowd work with these 3 dudes.
So thank God for gays, you know?
But yeah, that's what I said. I said, thank God for gays. I said that this is what gays do. They come in the neighborhood, they make everything better.
Right,
They
yeah.
gentrify the show.
Yeah. Yeah, good. So the gay community really saved Zach in a way.
In a way, yeah.
You know,
in more ways than one.
yeah. They you know how, see, Zach was drowning, and then the gays threw you a lifesaver, but it was like, it had like a really big hole in the middle.
Yeah.
Just like it was.
Because I'm fat.
No, it was like a hula hoop. They threw it because it's really worn, like it's deflated.
Right.
But you still, you know,
And I got aboard their gay cruise ship. And now I'm gay. Dude, that's what being gay is. Like, you know, just being nice and getting married to your best friend. I'm gay as hell.
Yeah, but the way you said one of them was like, I'm married. I know this doesn't play well on the podcast, but the hand gesture you did and everything.
I'm married.
Oh.
Like he's showing off his nails and his ring.
Oh, did he have like long nails? Long gay nails?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. They can get married still, I think.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, they're I think a seemingly straight friend was hotter than them.
Yeah, you think he was hot?
You know, for a guy, yeah, I guess. Not
Yeah.
hot. He's like, you know, he's just like, kind of like when you see him, your mouth drools.
Was it that guy? Was it that guy from Publix with the huge ass?
Oh, Jesus.
Do you know that guy had BBL? Did we talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think he had a BBL
I've been hearing about BBLs more and more. Like,
on dudes?
yes, on dudes.
Jesus. Do they have to go to B to get the BL? Or can they
What?
get like the B?
I think they do BBLs in America.
Oh,
now.
okay.
Oh, no, I see what you're saying. They don't have to go to B to get the BL.
Okay. I was like shipping and handling the B from the B.
But I don't know. Maybe it's
Or did they import like a B doctor to do the BBL in America?
Do they use a B butt?
my B.
They just sew it onto you?
Yeah.
My BL doctor got deported
To where?
in Brazil. Or just across the border. They don't really give a shit. They just get rid of them.
Wait, how close do you think Brazil is to America?
Not close at all. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Okay.
maybe not. He didn't get a ticket to Brazil, but he definitely got pushed out of the fence.
Over the fence. Oh, that's a good. No, speaking of Publix, though, I tried to go to Taco Bell today, the one like right up the road in East Hill.
Speaking of Publix, I'm going to talk about.
Well, here's the thing.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah, exactly. See, JP's on point. I fucking hate Publix on lunchtime. Because I'm trying to get my food. I'm trying to get out. I'm a curmudgeon. I know I used this term earlier, but I'm a curmudgeon motherfucker when I'm at Publix.
Curmudgeon motherfucker.
It's like you're trying to drive to get to a parking spot, and people are coming out of that store, and it's all white folks, but they walk and they're not even looking at like cars coming. They're in their phones walking through. It's like the same situation if you go down like to the hood where I live and you're driving on the highway.
Yeah, the hood noon at Publix is the same as the hood at night. It's like I gotta watch the street, make sure I don't run over anybody, make sure no one's
fucking just walking in front of you, knowing you're gonna stop. Basically,
Yeah.
that same
arrogance, dude.
Yeah, that self-preserved guarantee. Like, I'm not gonna get ran over.
I have a fucking button up on.
Yeah, what? You're not gonna run me over? You know,
Run me over in these shoes?
I look like I have a lawyer. You know that's the thing they present.
That's a good point. I want to walk across the street like I look like I have a lawyer,
Oh,
just
yeah.
not looking both ways.
Yeah, relaxed,
Yeah.
taking your time, strolling.
Right, on so much Zoloft to go kill a fucking bear.
Oh yeah.
You ever fantasize about getting injured by somebody so you can sue them? Like, injured enough that you get a good lawsuit, but enough that you recover, like, within a year, though?
I want to get hit by a city bus so bad, dude. that would fucking change my year for sure.
Yeah.
In a good way.
I don't
Just
know if a city bus is a good thing to get hit by. I think...
can sue
Walmart truck.
You can sue the city, or no?
yeah, but I don't know how
a
much...
USPS.
I don't know if
a
you're going to
USPS.
survive very good.
A USPS truck, then.
They don't have any money.
It's a federal entity.
The United States Postal Service.
Yes.
Yes,
That's,
it is.
That's what it stands for.
That's correct.
SRO.
No, I've thought about it. I've been on like going on to the interstate. I don't know if it's fantasize. It's more like consider that it's going to happen. Like, and I try to merge, and I have to outrun a fucking 18-wheeler. What?
This is what you daydream about?
Well, I'm like merging. I'm like, oh shit, I might get wiped out by this fucking semi truck.
Oh, you said outrun. I was just, never mind.
I was driving today.
I wasn't gonna like Fast and the Furious underneath this fucking truck.
Why not?
What were you saying, JP?
I was driving today for a moment.
That's dangerous.
I really thought about just driving into a tree.
Yeah.
I was like, what if I just fucking...
What if just Ryan done
Yeah.
this shit?
The feeling possessed me for a moment. I was like, no. But I was just like, I could just... I could just... I could just wrap around this tree.
Just to end it all.
Yeah, but at least just end that drive.
That would suck if you did that and you're like, you just ruin your car and you still
You're just
live.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. If you, I met Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, we haven't talked.
We haven't talked about
You
this.
met
Okay,
him?
Patrick sent me a text. I don't know, last week.
Yeah.
Last week, you're like, "Hey, I went to the Kyle Rittenhouse gun shop,
Yeah.
and I forgot to text back. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you always do that. I'm used to it.
But I do want to know about how it went.
Well, it's like, here's the thing. Do you consider you met the person when you don't really fucking say that much? You don't go, hey, aren't you that guy, or anything. It's
talked to
just.
him?
But it was this,
You met him.
the only thing I really said to him was, hey, can I get a bag for this?
That's fine. You met him.
Okay, so that's considered meeting.
What'd you buy?
I bought 100 target rounds for my gun, and then a cleaning kit.
I thought he worked for the Black Rifle Coffee. He works at the gun store.
He
He
works
works at the Gulf Coast
Gun shop.
Yeah.
Gulf Coast Gun.
Yeah, something
over
like
there, and
Gulf Coast Gun and Pawn.
Yeah.
No, it's not a pawn store.
It's a nice gun shop.
Is
too,
it?
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You walk in.
It's
they-
a big gun shop.
It is. It's big. They have a range.
They
and
have
everything.
ranges back there.
Mhm.
Oh, is that the one?
Inside
Is that the one you
range?
can rent guns at to
Yeah.
go to the range?
Yep.
I want to go there.
Yeah.
Inside range.
Yeah, inside range.
Okay.
It's the one with the goddamn the M4 over the fucking sign. You could see it from the highway.
It does look like the fireworks stand of gun
guns.
stores.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool. But it's not really that eventful because he just looks like a kind of like a dumb redneck. There's not much
Yeah,
to
I wouldn't
him.
recognize him if I saw him.
Well, he's not Beyonce, you
Yeah.
know. He's not like a fucking
Yeah.
celebrity.
I mean, I should have thanked him, like, thanks for killing a couple pedophiles, but like, but it was just him, and
I'm gonna go get him to sign my skateboard.
but I just went in the
Will you
gun,
sign this for me?
yeah, like real fast, sudden movements. But the dude, he wasn't all. It wasn't like he was surrounded by guards or anything. He was just sitting there as a cashier. He's kind of shitty at his job. Like, obviously, I needed a bag, and I had to ask him for the bag. And he's like, "Oh, hey, Gary."
he wouldn't let celebrity get to his head, dude. He's like,
You don't think so?
no, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he let it go to his head. He's like, fuck these people. I don't need no bags.
Yeah, man. I fucking.
Where's he from? How did he wind up here?
I think he's from like
Wisconsin. Or was he? Kenosha is in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And he was from the state over.
Yeah.
I'm not good with geography.
Yeah, and it's somewhere in the United States of America. And he killed a couple pedos, and now he works at a gun shop. And I went there, and I bought my shit, and he didn't... Like, I had a little problem putting my card... Like, I didn't know... I'm like, am I supposed to tap this or insert it? And he kind of just moved the card machine a little bit, and I just... Boop! And I made my purchase. And then I had to ask him for a bag, which he should be jolly on the spot with a bag. That's what you would do if you worked in retail. You'd have a bag.
Yeah.
Not this guy. Not Kyle Rittenhouse. I killed two pedos.
It's just so funny that he has a fucking day job.
He's just a normal dude.
But like, no, I mean that's fine. You can be a normal dude. You can have a fucking day job or whatever. But like on the outside, they have like an electronic billboard. On the outside, it's like, "Come meet Kyle Rittenhouse."
Did it really say that? I didn't
Dude,
see
yes.
that.
Every day I drive past it every fucking day.
Do you think maybe he was like, I think he may have looked at me like, you don't know who I am? Almost a little bit.
Did you? So you big dogged him? You big timed him? Or he big timed you?
Maybe like you're gonna have to ask me for your bags. You know, I'm not gonna just.
Don't you know who I am? Don't you know that I work here?
It's I swear to God, looking back on it, just could be my brain just filling in blank spaces, which that's a lot of filling to do. But like I remember that look on his face almost. It was like he looked at me like, don't you want to say how like
He's also like a 20-something-year-old. Like, he's young, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What a fucking weirdo.
He's a young pedo killer.
I mean, I don't know. It's so fucking strange to
I
average.
didn't know that when he did it. That was just lucky.
Luck of the draw. Yeah,
That's pretty scary that you can shoot in a crowd of people, and if you shoot 3 for 3, that's pretty scary. I would not want to live in that neighborhood.
Fuck no, dude. Yeah, you fire your M4 and you hit a fucking or your AR-15 and you hit a couple pedos. I wonder if it was a burst shot. Just.
You haven't seen the video?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, I saw the video a bunch of times. When that shit came out, everybody was like analyzing the hell out of it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a burst shot. It was a couple well-placed shots.
Nice. Took him down. I thought he sued CNN. I guess that was a myth.
Did you ask him?
It might have.
You didn't
I didn't even talk to him.
You didn't recognize that he was who he was.
I knew who he was.
No, but you didn't say, "Hey, nice to meet you, Kyle."
No.
Mr.
I didn't
Rittenhouse.
acknowledge
Mr. Rittenhouse.
Mr. Rittenhouse. Yeah, I didn't ask for an autograph or nothing.
You're right, Your Honor. Mr. Rittenhouse, Your Honor.
So it was very uneventful.
All right.
And-
Well, sorry,
But I'm saying I'm kind of afraid. Like, what if I meet somebody else that like is famous and I just don't even?
I like it. I like the thought of you just going about celebrity like it's nothing.
Yeah. Is that celebrity? You killed a couple pedos. You made it on national TV.
I mean, I'm being like facetious, I guess, whenever I say celebrity, but it's the thought of you like meeting Katy Perry and being like,
Hey, I'm trying to get to
can I get
the
a bag?
napkins. Yeah. Can I get a bag for this?
And she's like, "You're in my dressing room."
I'm bagging up her fucking hair clippings.
Her underwear. All right, guys. Well, it's been an hour.
All right. It's been a contractual hour. Thanks for tuning into Wise Man Time.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Keep subscribing. We're getting up there.
Hey,
Yeah. if you like the show, comment good things.
Yeah.
and bad things, you can do bad
be
things.
mean to people who comment bad things. Comment bad things if you don't like the show, but if you like the show, be mean to those people.
And if you're in the Gulf Coast gun store in Milton, Florida, say hey to Kyle Rittenhouse and tell him to listen to Wise Man Time.
Yeah, and ask him, can I get a bag for this? Yeah, perfect. See y'all next time.
Bye-bye.